being healthy and staying healthy. How in the world can we make this journey easier? How on a day-to-day basis, well, let's start here. How many of us work? How many of us go to school? How many of us work and go to school? Who has a family? Who has a social life? Okay, so we have a few things in the way on our calendar that may prevent us from leading a very perfectly still, completely balanced, ultra-healthy lifestyle, right? We have fabulous food, we have great desserts, we have coffee every day, we have all these things around us to make life a little bit more pleasant, a little bit more fun. Who likes to go on vacation? Who reads all the great magazines and see every new restaurant opening going, okay, we're going this weekend, and we try the best thing on the menu, right? So what we have to do is figure out how to incorporate healthy living into our lifestyle. What in the world do we do besides going somewhere to go for a walk, right, or go to the gym, or go on a diet, to live healthy all the time? But I wanted to give you some really basic tips, things that you can do every single day to make your life a little bit healthier. Let's talk a little bit about nutrition. Every single day we all eat, yes? Sometimes more than others, right? Sometimes the food's a little better than others. But the whole goal you want to make sure you're doing is balancing out the blood sugar levels in your body. If we can find a way inside your body every single day and in your life to eat every 3 to 4 hours, that'll help balance out the blood sugar. The question is, what do we eat? You want to find something that creates a balanced or a low glycemic meal or snack. Meaning, think of all of your lean proteins. Think of all of your good carbohydrates, your brown rices, your quinoa, which is one of my favorites, sweet potatoes, yams, all of the good stuff, right? You want to stay away from the processed stuff. I know Wendy's, and I know Burger King, and McDonald's with their new Angus burger. I know all this stuff is out there. Doesn't mean we have to eat it all the time. But on the flip side, it doesn't mean that you want to have to avoid it all the time if that's something that you truly like as well. So for foods, some of those things you may want to think about on here, combining the good carbs, the lean protein, and a good fat will really, really help keep your blood sugar stable. Quantity-wise or portion size for a piece of fruit, 1 small apple. Some of the fruit's so big, I don't know what they're growing with it to make it that big, but cut it in half. If you're looking for a lean piece of protein, anyone ever seen a deck of cards before? That's how big a protein size is, 3 ounces. So look at your palm for a minute. Yes, you're looking at your hand. Look at your hand. Get rid of your fingers. That's how big your portion should be for a size of protein. There is no such thing as taking a vitamin once a day and having it work. It would be like eating once a day. Shh. Don't tell all the big marketing companies because they want you to believe otherwise, but it doesn't work. So when you're taking supplementation, good supplements can change things. Because just realizing feeling better is sort of addictive. Once you feel better, who wants to feel worse? Once you know how good feeling could be, why would you want to feel worse than that? So you want to find things that support your body, right? You want to make sure you're getting your calcium, your essential fatty acids. You want to make sure you're taking in your antioxidants. And there's no magic pill, and there's no magic juice that's going to do that for you. So, who here likes to exercise? Oh my goodness, do we have to talk. All right, how many of you walk, play tennis, or bike ride? That counts. That definitely counts. Who finds it easier to work out with a buddy? Yeah, who likes to zone out and listen to their music? Ah, this is good. Okay, so find a buddy that likes the same music, and then we got the both things covered, and you can go for a walk together, right? How often? How often can you do it? Can you do something 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week? Come on, who can't put 20 minutes together a day? 10 minutes in the morning and 10 at night, grab your best friend, grab your great music, go for a walk, go for a bike ride. Find a fitness class you like. Come sit and take some of our fitness classes. If you're new to an exercise program, my suggestion is start slowly. Take a note, write down in a journal for yourself what you did that day and how long you did it for. I went for a walk for 20 minutes. I rode my bike for a half an hour. But making yourself stay accountable to that, making yourself keep track of how often you're doing something is more important than anything. Water. Think of how much you weigh. You don't have to say it out loud, but just think of the number. Divide it by 2, write the word ounces next to it. you want a minimum of 50 ounces of water a day, minimum. Ideally, you want about half your body weight in ounces, especially if you're active, especially if you're in Florida and sweating all the time, except maybe today or inside here. You want to make sure you're having enough water. So mindfulness, people say, how do I meditate? Should I meditate? What the heck is meditate? I can't even get my mind to be quiet. How am I supposed to meditate? Think of it this way. If you focus right at this spot right here, it's called the third eye. Okay. If you were to close your eyes, find a spot right here to focus on. Almost like a little white light. And as you find your breath, inhaling through your nose, and exhale through your nose. Keep your mouth closed during that one, though. So many people try and keep it open. Allow yourself to focus only on your breath. So if you're like me, and your brain goes 1,000,000 miles a minute, and there's always something going on in there, taking the time to focus on a white light and your breath will help quiet down what goes on in the mind. Is it meditation? If that works for you, sure. If you get to the point where you levitate off the floor, go for it. But anytime you can find space in between all of the noise there, that's quiet time. Most of us need that quiet time, okay? Mindfulness. Instead of focusing on everything else, focus on what's right in front of you. Being as present and aware and alert and alive to what's happening right this second. Because you only get one right this second. And 2 minutes from now, that second's gone and you're on to something else. You want to do something every single day that'll make you feel healthy, happy, whole, and complete. Yeah? So think in your mind of something that you do that makes you happy, an activity you do that makes you healthy, something that you're grateful for, and then teach it to somebody else so they can be healthy, happy, whole, and complete. Unfortunately, just eating healthy isn't going to do it. Unfortunately, exercising 7 days a week for 4 hours a day and eating like garbage and moving like a maniac from one activity to the other and never staying focused, it's not going to do it. Being super, super mindful and meditating every single day, but eating like garbage and never working out, not going to do it. You have to find time every single day, no matter how old you are, no matter where you live, whether you're 15, 50, or 95, to make time every single day to live your healthiest life possible.